Hello students, today we will discuss for the glycolysis and this is called as EMP pathway. It is called as EMP pathway because three German scientists discovered this named as Embedin, Meyerhoff and Parnas. This is a universal pathway which is present in the biological system. It is common to both the type of respiration, that is aerobic respiration and the anaerobic respiration, and this pathway it occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. Let us start here. The glucose it gets phosphorylated into glucose 6 phosphate, which again gets changed into its isomer fructose 6 phosphate. This fructose 6 phosphate it gets phosphorylated into fructose 1,6 biphosphate, which splits into 3 phosphoglyceraldehyde along with dihydroxyacetone 3 phosphate. It is also written as 3PJAL and this also written as DHAP. Now this 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde it gets converted into 1,3 biphospho glyceric acid 1,3 biphosphoglyceric acid it gets converted into 3-phosphoglycerate, which gets changed into its isomer 2-phosphoglycerate. Here it gets converted into phosphenol pyruvate, and finally the pyruvic acid it is formed, which you can also say as pyruvate. Now here we have to write for the molecules, like they are two in number from here. So this is the reason we used to say that in this pathway one glucose molecule it gets reduced to form 2 pyruvic acid. Now let us see the enzymes which are responsible for the reactions. Here the glucose it gets phosphorylated to the glucose 6 phosphate through the enzyme hexokinase. Glucose 6 phosphate it gets converted into fructose 6 phosphate through the enzyme phosphohexose isomerase. Here the fructose 6 phosphate it gets converted into fructose 1,6 biphosphate through the enzyme phosphofructokinase. Fructose 1,6 biphosphate splits into 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone 3-phosphate through the enzyme aldolase. Now the 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde it gets converted into 1,3 biphosphoglyceric acid through the enzyme phosphoglyceraldehyde dehydrogenase. Biphosphoglyceric acid, it gets converted into 3-phosphoglycerate through the enzyme phosphoglycerate kinase. Here the 3-phosphoglycerate, it gets converted into its isomer, that is 2-phosphoglycerate through the enzyme phosphoglyceromutase. This 2-phosphoglycerate, it gets phosphenol pyruvate through the enzyme enolase, and here the finally pyruvic acid it is formed, and the enzyme which is responsible, that is pyruvate kinase. So these are the enzymes, and here I just want to mention one more enzyme where the dihydroxyacetone it gets converted into 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde, and the enzyme that is responsible, it is triose phosphate isomerase. So these are the enzymes, right? We can highlight these enzymes. Let me see the color: hexokinase, phosphohexoisomerase, phosphofructokinase, aldolase, triose phosphate isomerase, phosphoglyceraldehyde dehydrogenase, phosphoglycerate kinase, phosphoglyceromutase, enolase, and pyruvate kinase. Now, one more point which is needed to be discussed, that is the use of ATP and the yield of ATP. Here the ATP it gets utilized. That is why we used to say phosphorylation here. So ATP it gets converted into ADP, means the ATP it gets utilized in this step. In this third step also the ATP it gets utilized. Here the formation of 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid it takes place. Actually the phosphoglyceraldehyde it loses the hydrogen which comes to NAD, and the NADH it is formed here. So NADH it is formed in this reaction. Also the ATP it is formed in this reaction where the 3-phosphoglycerate it is formed. Here one of the phosphate it is linked with the high energy bond which leads to for the formation of ATP. So here the ATP formation it takes place. In this last step where the pyruvic acid it is formed through the phosphenol pyruvate, also the ATP formation takes place. Right? So we can easily see here that 2 ATPs they are consumed, 4 ATPs they are formed. How? 2 ATP here in the formation of 3-phosphoglycerate, and 2 ATP here in the formation of 2-pyruvic acid or 2-pyruvate. So the 4 ATPs, all in all 4 ATPs they are produced, and 2 ATPs they are consumed. So net gain it is of 2 ATP. Along with this NADH, it is equal to 3 ATP. So here in this reaction, 2 NADH they are formed, and that is why all in all 6 ATPs you can consider. So total 8 ATPs they are formed through the glycolysis. So this is what the pathway. I have uploaded a diagram also for you. The same reactions which we have seen, that is being given here. And now your queries. Your queries, they are also welcome. Send me the message for the required videos. You can have online sessions with me, and you can have your doubts also. You can clear your doubts through the channel. So we'll meet in the upcoming video. Bye for now.